Welcome to the Scene at Work series, and today we're talking about our resistance to doing equity work. Now, when I talk about equity work, I mean we're taking active steps within our organizations, our relationships with our teams to make it a more equitable environment where we can make a difference and people can be themselves. Now, anybody at work can make a difference, but often we have all this resistance on really just taking any kind of action. So, what's behind that resistance? Because if we don't start to look at what's really going on, we can't start to make a change. So, we're going to use theater. It's a universal language for unpacking our emotions, communicating about what's really going on, and ultimately allows us to use our bodies, use our facial expressions in ways that we don't normally use. So that way we can really get at what's really going on. So, you might have a resistance to equity work because you just are so overwhelmed with the amount of work that you already have on your plate. And so you might create an image like, or an image like, where you're like addressing the fact that you're just overwhelmed, or maybe even it just feels too big, right? Who am I to do this work, right? You might also like want to lean in, but you're also really afraid because what if you say the wrong thing, right? And it might feel easier to just not take action. Doing equity work, making these kinds of changes in your organization can feel hard. And it's important to acknowledge where that feeling of hardness and struggle comes from. Because once you're aware of something, then you can start to make change. Then you can start to reframe your interactions and start to look at really simple actions that you can take to make your everyday experiences at work more equitable for all of the people around you. If you want to go deeper and start looking at your specific circumstances, work with your team, work with me one-on-one as a leader, I'm happy to help. And you can check out all of my offerings and connect with me at mclaughlinmethod.com.